Is this going to bring in the Sunday blue law? Who cares? There's people that are dead in our communities. When are we going to turn off the Daniel and Revelation seminar and start feeding and reviving
commune?
Always worried about the prophecy, but never worried about the people. Watching what the Pope is doing. Oh, the Pope is American now. The Pope is from Chicago now. Oh, what is this going to do? Is the Pope going to be friends with Trump? Is this going to bring in the Sunday blue law? Who cares?
Those of us that read the scriptures care. Revelation 13:12. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. You're a pastor, and a Seventh-Day Adventist pastor at that. You should know about this. Look at verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. You know this matters, right? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're telling me this doesn't matter? Revelation 16:1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. Oh my! And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. Who cares? And the second angel poured out his vial. And the third angel poured out his vial. And the fourth angel poured out his vial. Look, and men were scorched with great heat, and blasphemed the name of God, which hath power over these plagues. Do you not understand that these plagues fall on those who receive the mark of the beast? I'm not understanding. Revelation 18:2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornications, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven, oh my, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Who cares?
Who cares?
And you hear the people cheering. That's because they don't Read.
There's people that are dead in our communities. When are we going to turn off the Daniel and Revelation seminar and start feeding and reviving the dead churches in our conference, reviving the dead marriages in our conference, reviving the dead children in our conference, reviving the dead people in our conference?
And this is what happens when you don't preach the gospel. This is what happens when you don't preach Christ. Let me show you something about Daniel and Revelation that you and the people that's cheering behind you probably missed. I don't know if they showed you this at Oakwood or Andrews or wherever you went, but I'm going to show it to you here. Check this out. Daniel 2:27. Daniel answered in the presence of the king and said, the secret which the king hath demanded cannot the wise men, the astrologers, the magicians, the soothsayers show unto the king? But there is a God. Look at your neighbor and say, there is a God. We're in Daniel here. But there is a God in heaven that revealeth secrets and maketh known to the king. All right. In verse 34 of that same chapter, look at what it says. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image up on his feet. Oh my, that were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like chaff of the summer threshing floors. Do you see what's going on here? And the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain. And the stone that smote the image and filled the whole earth. Do you know what that means? Isaiah 28:16. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation a stone. A tried stone. A precious cornerstone. A sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. Do you see yet? Okay, let's keep walking. Ephesians 2:20, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets. You know, this is talking about the body of Christ here, the church. Jesus Christ himself being the chief corner. Okay. Are you seeing what's going? No? All right, let's keep going. Matthew 16:18. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Do you see what's going on? The stone, that rock, is Christ. This is what happens when you don't preach about him. But let me show you what else is in Daniel before you get rid of it. In Daniel 3, you seen that Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold. Something about these images here, whose height was 80 cubits. You know what's going on here, so there's no need to even read this. But I'm going to read this. And whosoever falleth not down, verse 6, and worship, shall the same hour be cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Do you see where we're going? Look at the question that's asked in verse 24. Did not we cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, True, O king. Verse 25. He answered and said, Lo, I see 4. And they're loose. We threw them in bound, but they're loose. How? And they're walking in the midst of the fire. And they have no hurt. But look at this. And the form of the 4th is like the son of... This is what happens when you don't preach Christ. Daniel 7:9, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. We're going to keep reading here. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were open. I beheld then, because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake, I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed, and given to the burning flame. I'm going to try and cut this short. Look at verse 13. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the came with the clouds of heaven. What are we talking about here? I know you lying. Daniel 8:13. Then I heard one saint speaking, and another saint said unto that certain saint which spake, how long shall be the vision concerning the daily sacrifice? You know where this is going, don't you? And the transgression of desolation, to give both the sanctuary and the host to be trodden underfoot. And he said unto me, unto 2,300 days, then shall the sanctuary be cleansed. What are we talking about, Alan? Why are you pastoring? I'm not understanding. Why are you people cheering this foolishness? Because it don't make sense. Now, as far as Revelation go, Revelation 14:6, and I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth. What's going on? And to every nation and kindred and tongue and people, saying with a loud voice, fear God and give glory to him. This is the problem. We got too many black activists out here fighting for black power and not fighting for God. Too many people out here preaching about black people, oppression, everybody oppressed, everybody slaved up, getting their back beat. Y'all preach more about that than you do about Christ. That's your problem, and that's why I'm here. I don't care how you feel about it. For the hour of his judgment is come. That's why I don't care. And worship him, that made heaven and earth, the sea, and the fountains of waters. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented, and he shall be tormented, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody getting rid of nothing. Revelation 15. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous. 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of God. Okay. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name stand on the sea of glass. See, you're not preaching this. You better hope you win this number. And they sang the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thou. Everybody ain't gonna be able to sing that song because everybody's not gonna be there. You telling us to throw away something and get rid of something when this is what we are supposed to be presenting to the world? Are you kidding me? Something's wrong, Adventists. Revelation 20 verse 1, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. See, I'm glad this is going to happen, Some more stuff is going to happen with him, but I'm glad he's going to be bound with nobody to tempt, nobody to deceive, because all of the righteous is going to be in heaven. Everybody else is going to be dead. I don't hear anybody. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should not deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. A lot of us has went through a lot of hell in life. You must not have gone through anything, because I get happy reading this. This is beautiful. I hope I'm able to tease the boy a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Boy, you look bored down there, don't you? Revelation 21. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. This is beautiful. Revelation got so much stuff in it. They didn't show you this at Oakwood and Andrews and wherever else you went to. They didn't show you this. The people that ordained you, y'all didn't go over this stuff. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And now John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for a husband. What is going on? And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there should be no more death, no more sorrow, nor crying. This is in Revelation. What you up here talking about, we need to get rid of. Talk about, you don't care. Verse 7, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. Please stop. Please stop. Revelation 22:7, behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book. It's written in red, so you know who's talking there. Verse 10, and he saith unto me, seal not the sayings of this prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. He that is unjust, let him be. Oh my. Claudia, what? Why?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
He that is filthy, let him be filthy still. He that is righteous, let him be righteous still. He that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments. Blessed are they that are obedient to God, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. Claudia Allen.
Denied.